Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. This is episode 55. We are continuing Trespasser. We started the DLC and we have been talking to our lovely companions around the place, and it's been a good time. It's been a good time. Lots of nice little cutscenes and nice little moments with our characters and a lot of codex entries. We picked up so many hard and high towns in a weird order, and we're still missing a chapter or two probably. So we're going to head to the Exalted Council. We're going to begin the council and see what chaos ensues. Cassandra is dressed in her pajamas at the moment, so I'm sure she's going to look great when she addresses everybody, deciding the fate of the Inquisition, which is very exciting. But we did a pretty extensive search. I got all the dog bones, found a lot of books, spoke to all the characters. Let's have a look. Let's begin the Exalted Council. It will lock off spending time with followers, but that's okay. I'm nervous.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Oh, now we're going to start getting rude. We're being put to questioning. It was a bandit stronghold.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
I thought my character was falling asleep.
Inquisitor. Sister Leliana asked to speak with you in private.
Oh, she knows. I need to run to the bathroom.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montillier, can you handle this for a short while? Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Are we not even worth the Inquisitor's time?
Irregular like my bowel movements. I'll be back, I promise. Got to run to the loo. Of course Leliana has some info though.
Inquisitor, I thought you would want to see this. A Qunari warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Oh shit! Full armor! What Iron Bull spoke about with Dorian with a Qunari in full armor is you should run. He said you should run. Oh no, this is not good. Is this our Trespasser?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this? I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Tal Vashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
Oh, I'd be really interested in knowing how this would be different if we didn't save Bull's charges then. I don't think we've ever seen... We've seen the Arashock, but we haven't seen a helmeted Qunari before, outside of the fact that our character, like, Iron Bull can wield helmets and such, but, like, never NPCs, you know?
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this? This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Qunari military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
What does this bring back memories of?
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will ask Divine Victoria to call a recess for now. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Maybe more exciting. I was expecting excitement. Wow. Okay, I really wonder how this would also play out if Leliana was the Divine, because she'd currently be stuck in that room. That would be kind of interesting. Would Cassandra be in this spot in her place? You know, questions. Would there be a replacement Spy Master, because Leliana would be the Divine, you know? This is really cool to see. I can't go into tactical mode so I can get a zoom in, but they have such a interesting armor design. It's really cool. I'd like to see that more up close.
This is some sort of Orlesian trick.
Let's follow the blood trail instead. I can't investigate any of it. It just highlights as orange, I suppose.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
We can climb, but there is something up there. Hang on. I must climb. There is an object. Okay. How do I get to this? Maybe jumping from the higher spot. Okay, this is gonna be silly. How do I get to this? Maybe over this side. Hang on. Can I get a run up here? I can get a little bit of a run up here, maybe. There we go. Oh! It's gonna be like that, is it? This is what I've been subjected to. Humiliation. Okay, hold on. Did you know you can fall through it? I take issue with this. This is not acceptable. How do I get this thing? Can I just jump up and click on it? The camera really doesn't like it. Maybe if I was just good at this, I could get this. Well, that gives me no boost whatsoever. I'm going to be here a while. Things I do for random bottles of things. It looks like it could be like a potion bottle. Alright, if I... Bottled cologne! I did it. I'm a genius. Okay, look at that. Bottled cologne. A slim bottle of Heartland Lodge cologne. It smells not unpleasantly of autumn leaves, loamy earth, and wood smoke. I'm an Olympian. Let's go. Okay, love that. And I did it first try. Alright, let me take a look around. Look at that movement. That's perfect. Let's continue looking around, shall we? Perfume bottle. That is important evidence, I suspect. So now, this is like the second time that we've now investigated a blood trail in the Winter Palace. Perfect.
An active illuvian. If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Hello? Excuse me? The assailant came from an illuvian? Did the Qunari come from an illuvian? What? What? What does that mean? I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Enter. Oh shit. Okay. Huh. I'm picking a party for this. How does that work? How do I get party members here? Okay. How does this work exactly? Because Cassandra is currently the divine and she's at a hearing. I have too many questions. I'm going to bring Cassandra out of sheer curiosity as how that's even possible. And then if we're going to bring a mage, we'll bring Dorian. What? Acquired the divine. What does that mean?
Crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Illuvians. I'd forgotten all the colors.
Everything looks grey and murky to me.
I wonder if it somehow looks different to elves.
Hello? What the fuck? Are they just like figments of my imagination? How does that work? Cassandra's not like, hey, you've just pulled me through an Illuvian for some reason. I was in the middle of a meeting. We're at the crossroads. Okay, this is just a little bit overwhelming. Blood trails are going in multiple directions to multiple Illuvians.
Judging by the bloodstains he tried to get through here.
Is something wrong?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
So the Qunari was being chased through the crossroads? Well, that would explain how he got to the Winter Palace. I mean, if you ever need to explain how someone got somewhere where they shouldn't, magic mirror. Oh, a Halla statuette. Oh, okay. Now I've got sketches in the Winter Palace to pay attention and look for. Sure. Okay. So I guess when we next go to the Winter Palace, we want to look for that sketch location. Alright, I thought it was going to get spicy deciding the fate of the Inquisition at the Exalted Council, but I didn't expect it to be Illuvian Crossroads Qunari Invader spicy. It's a level that I was not prepared for. There are so many mirrors. Where's Meryl's? I'm just hearing like random beast growls. I guess we'll go wherever the bloodstain isn't, just to investigate.
This goes everywhere, even places that aren't anymore.
This is the haunted manor in the Emerald Graves. Book of Butterflies. This book opens to reveal thin slats of wood and glass. Pinned to cushions inside the slats are a confusion of colourful butterflies, some as small as a copper, others with a wingspan as large as a hand. Engraved on the front are the words, "In celebration of your 20th anniversary with fondest well wishes, Countess Lutetia." Huh. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that the magic of the Illuvian has conjured up party members, but they are like not real, because it doesn't make sense, especially with Cassandra, for them to be here. Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows. The front cover of this novel has a group of armed men and women fighting a horde of imaginary monsters, while a winged horse with a horn flies in the background against an enormous rainbow. There's text on the back. In the far future, a disparate group of men and women from all corners of the land band together to end an unstoppable evil. As these bold adventurers go from traveling companions to friends, will their secrets and desires tear them apart? Cloud Lunar Lily. An ancient elf pulled out of time, this brawny warrior scholar seeks only to return to her liege in the distant past, but the voices calling her forward aren't what they seem. Ren, This mysterious thief used to sing in taverns while deftly lifting items from the wealthy. Many have fallen in love with the diminutive Heartbreaker, but Ren has a dangerous pact with a sinister figure in the shadows. Lancaster Marlowe, a gifted but eccentric mage traveling the wider world for the first time, Marlowe's ambition for power is matched only by an uncanny ability to thrust his new acquaintances into danger. Eleanor Brightstone, a knight of low birth under a mysterious curse, the idealistic Brightstone seeks to bring honor to her family name while divesting herself of calamitous death magic that may doom everything she holds dear. Tilka, an orphan of great resolve, young Tilka seeks to restore the balance of magic in the world. To do that, she must seek guidance from her foster parents, if she can find a way back to the surface of the moon. Not all may survive their journeys, for these are the perils of a land unrecognizable, a time immemorial. Join them in Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows at the end of the 13th Age. There is a note slipped into the novel. Enjoy the book, my dear. It is Lord Fleming's most ambitious yet. I'm not sure what a moon whale is, and at times there is a scandalous amount of attention paid to young men's backsides, but I doubt that will put you off in the slightest. Okay, so this is cool, because this is someone who's like written like a novel. You know how we in real life have people that write like, this is in the 26th century or stuff like that. This is like a novelist who's writing a book in the far future of Thedas, and that's really cool. That's the first time we've seen something like that. Like they're writing about the future in the 13th Age. That's kind of cool. So bizarre though. What does it mean? A faded letter. This unsent letter is dated 41st year of the Dragon Age, a month before the opening of the breach. Marcel, forgive the absence of my letters. The Dalish raids were ominous enough, but now Gaspard's chevaliers ride through my estates without so much as a by your leave. What a time to rattle their swords. A shipment came the other day with things that will not travel well. A rare Navaran miniature of Andraste, a triptych lattice of thinnest oak from Tevinter, and most wondrous of all, a pre-chantry full-length elven mirror. The mirror was discovered after an earthquake near Vol Dorma brought to light an unplundered elven ruin. I purchased the entire lot. There were some other minor artifacts and trinkets, and the mirror has quickly become my favorite. My wife insists we leave soon, and I suppose she is right, but I cannot bear to leave it behind. I will send for the mirror when I am safely in Val Royeaux, then through a party where you can marvel at it yourself. Warmest regards, Yon. Okay, we're getting given a lot of codex entries here, and it's all very strange. Okay, this is definitely not the Haunted Manor, but it's very similar in that section. Like, that's the same room. Illustrated periodical. Notable changes. Chevaliers serving Duke Aeneas will now carry shields with dovetailed dividing lines instead of their previous flory. Lord Fortier of House Aegel will join in union with Lady Vauclane of House Saurus. A full-faced mask in the Monstermardian crimped style, containing 2 colors from each noble line's heraldry, may now be worn by first and second cousins of either household. Lady Westmouth of Denerim will join in union with Lord Pierre of the House Venure. A half-faced domino mask, black, with white trim, rubies, pearls, or opals, may now be worn by Lady Westmouth's direct relations. From a panoply of faces, an illustrated official listing of heraldry and masks within the Blessed Empire of Orlais. Okay.
Oh, look! More demons for us to clean out!
Oh, okay. Arcane horrors. Love it. 2 of them, in fact. Maybe I should have upgraded my weapons after all, but I was like, I don't know. We'll be fine. Okay. So investigating here. Oh, there we go. The Hand That Cuts. Notes on methods of enchantment. The writing on these papers aches to be looked at, shimmering slightly as if under an enchantment. The notes are handwritten, but each letter is as perfectly uniform as from a printing press. Notes on the first attempt, improper valances on the bindings woven into the materials led to a catastrophic unraveling. The first batch is lost, but I will have supplies brought in from the same stock to illuminate whether the imperfection is within the materials or the enchantment. Okay. We got a ring. The Hand That Cuts. 20% critical damage bonus. The following stacking bonus is granted on ability usage. Okay. The Taken Shape. Okay, so we're going to find a bunch of stuff. And we'll get some bonuses for it. Okay. Lovely. Maybe I'll give that to Dorian, because he doesn't really have much going on. So I'll give him that. The ring grows unusually warm when slipped onto a finger. It pulses slightly and steadily, as if in time with the wearer's heartbeat. Okay. I think... Oh, wow. Oh! We are in hand-drawn maps. Okay. I think that was everything. I guess we leave. So this was a bonus mirror after all. So there you go. This was not the blood trail. We're going to be here a while. Looking around, I would expect. And then we need to figure out how to apparently unlock mirrors as well. And I don't know if that's something that we're supposed to do immediately, or whether or not that's something that we're supposed to come back to later. We can't interact with this right now. So I will probably just ignore it and come back later.
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Let us see where this Qunari came from.
There's a mirror over there, but... yes. We'll have to wait and see.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Vine-covered tower. Okay. I wonder if we're actually gonna eventually see, like, Parvolan or Saharan or something like that. Like, we'll actually see where these Qunari are coming from, because there's another one.
Another Qunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's part of their military, dressed for war.
Okay, we have mirrors behind gates. Full magical assault on boxes. Just so I can access a mirror. Okay. There's nothing back this way, was there? Again, another bonus mirror. A smoking tower. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I can't... My character won't move. Oh, thank you. I can move now. I had to go tactical mode. I just died. I had to go tactical mode. What the fuck? I had to go tactical mode, and then I could move my character. I seem to be waylaid by magical fire. Jump!
No!
Okay, I just died. Oh, I'm back. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna walk on the edge. Oh, Cassandra's dead. I'm gonna walk on the edge. You guys stay here. Hold position. Nope. I thought I was being clever. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Does anyone know Dispel Magic? Do you know Dispel Magic, Dorian? Will that work? Is this even magic? To dispel. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I'm too smart for this game. That should have worked. Alright, I'm going to try... I don't have any water. Anyone got a bottle of water on them, perhaps? Yep. It's good. I'm going to get this. If I can get the bottle of perfume, I can do this. Where are we is the big question, though, because look at this stuff. This is really neat. Alright, ready? I'm sure this is very frustrating to anyone who's watching. Oh, look how good I am. Alright, here we go. I got a belt. Fucking hell. I got a belt. Of Inferno Pact. Fire-based abilities are much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. No thanks. Okay. You know what? That actually makes me think maybe if we had a ring of fire resistance, that probably would have worked too. But I don't have a ring of fire resistance, so I have to outsmart the game. Oh, what the fuck? Spirit Champion? What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna... Ah, the camera won't even let me go over there. So that's an elven mosaic. We got some spirit champions and we got some more fire. Okay, that's mysterious. I'm going to assume that that's all we could do is like just the chest. Because I'm not making that jump. I might have to find another mirror to get to here. But we're being teased. There's like an elven warrior on the tower. Oh, hang on. That's the symbol that was on top of the trespasser thing on the war table. Okay. Do you think maybe I can just like walk through here? No. Oh, okay, I spawned on the other side. You know what? I'm not a very smart person. But does this work? Yeah. You see, I'm only smart after I do the stupid thing. I think. Yeah. So that works. You could just use a barrier, guys. Just so you know. By the way, you guys have barriers. Oh, never mind. It only works some of the time. Alright, I'm wasting so many potions in here. Get me out of here. Tried my best, okay? That's all we ever can do. Try our best. Oh. That's where we just were. That's that thing. And it just exploded. What the fuck? Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Elven Mountain Ruins. With mosaics everywhere. Are we in Arlathan? Stand back, guys. I got this. I'm running out of potions. Belt of Urgency. At least I've got regeneration potions. Alright. Okay, so we're being blocked by magical fire that can't be dispelled. Alright, and it does damage when you're not even, like, right on top of it. I hope I can replenish my supplies at one point. So this is embarrassing.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Qunari were here and who did this to them.
Bridge. Oh shit! There's actual Qunari fighting.
Over there, Qunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
And they're fighting spirits. A broken statue sits atop a pedestal. What? We have a broken Illuvian. That's cool. Doesn't really help me. This is mind-blowing stuff, though. Like, they're like, hey, Leliana has found a Qunari spy. You mind if I step out? Oh, okay, we're here. You mind if I step out for a moment? And then it's like, sorry, I'm just in the crossroads right now.
Fen'Harel and
Ah!
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
Okay, so it mentioned Fen'Harel, so we're talking about Dreadwolf stuff. The spirit of the Dreadwolf was sealed in? Is that why Solus said that he was, like, slumbering? Try speaking Elven. Try speaking Elven. You have lost your connection to the Origin server. That reminds me of that, there's like a meme where there's like a Shakespeare app, and it's like Shakespearean quote of the day, and it pops up with a notification for the Shakespearean quote of the day, and it says, your internet connection has been disconnected. That's a really good Shakespeare quote.
I'll try Elven. Andaran Atishan Sadaran.
That didn't sound very friendly. I've made enemies of the elf spirits. Oh god. I'm getting, oh, that's a lot of damage, dude. That's a lot of damage. I did not make friends with the spirits. I do not have enough health potions for this. I wonder why. I wonder why I wasted those spirits, those potions walking through fire. Yep, Cole's dead. Bees! When in doubt, bees! Okay, we unfortunately did not make friends with spirits.
I think that spirit considered us intruders.
We are intruders. We aren't ancient elves.
It must have been set to guard something.
Another broken mirror. The investigate option is like here, so... Don't have enough health potions for this shit. There's a body to examine too. The lore. Okay. Hang on, I've got a shield on from Cassandra's thing. This might just work. Alright. Ready, guys? I'm gonna jump the whole staircase. Ah! Alright, that's not working. I am going to devise a plan. So, we don't have any points to spend, but we do have, and this is a Hail Mary. Oh no, I don't have it. Fuck, I don't have one. I swear I had an ability refresh, the Tactician's Renewal. I don't have one in my inventory. I was going to reset my abilities. Oh, actually, does Dorian have Fade Step? Hang on. Dorian might have it. Dorian has it. Okay, so, new plan. Dispel does not work, but Fade Step might just work. So we're going to do that. Then we'll upgrade it. We'll just upgrade it, and then also upgrade Revival, considering we just are getting massacred. Now, let's see if this works. Stand back, Inquisitor Llewellyn, let Dorian do the work. We're going to see if this works. Hiya! And here. That's how you do it. Dorian, smart mage.
Did the Qunari live here?
These Qunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began.
Okay. Yes, alright, we figured it out. Do the barrier, because we do take damage, but Fade Step. There we go. We finally found a use for Fade Step. This unsigned note is written half in Kunlat, half in the common tongue. The lettering on the Kunlat looks shaky. 10 more in today. No one saw me. For more instructions, please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon, and it has better cover. Alright.
A letter by the Qunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
Because they're talking to a Qunari spy. Oh, this is good. We have it. We've figured it out. I am pleased with that. So we don't have a Tactician's Renewal, but that's okay because Dorian has Fade Step, which is very lucky. All right, let's examine the mosaic of the wolf where Fen'Harel has been name dropped. Huh? Oh, we use our mark. Wolf's welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by, elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen'Harel bids you welcome. Rest knowing the Dreadwolf guards you and his people guard this valley. In this place you are free. In trusting us, you will never be bound again. Wow, this gives so much character to the specific moment of Solus saying, hey, let's remove that Velaslian from you, because it's a slave marking. Wow.
That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Cowering, cringing, blinking in the light, then cool hands, kind voices. Sleep now, you're safe.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the Dreadwolf Fen'Harel. This doesn't make sense. In Dalish legends, Fen'Harel is our god of misfortune.
Yes, but there have been plenty of Dalish things that we have learned to be not so correct. We don't have the full picture. Misfortune can be translated many, many ways. It can be perceived so many, many ways. Like, The misfortune of who? You know? Wow. All right. Put on your big brain hats. Put on the big lore hat. It's time. We're getting stuff. And our characters don't know who the Dreadwolf is. We do. So this makes it, like, excruciating. Because it's only a matter of time. Wow. Okay.
That illuvian only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
So the old elves had many uses for these devices.
It would seem so. Arrows pointing to each of the towers. Oh, maybe not. There's not a tower out that way.
Wounds on the back, no blood on his sword. Someone took him by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Oh! Ooh! Listen to Dorian! Listen to Sparkles!
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
Strip what?
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Menrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Oh, you know what? Why the hell didn't I bring Iron Ball? Why didn't I bring Iron Ball? Okay, you know why I didn't bring Iron Ball is because of the confusion of, like, how the hell can we bring Cassandra to this? We should be bringing the Iron Ball to this. Because this is, like, Qunari related, and he was confused about what's going on. Also, listening to Dorian, he's saying a break from the Winter Palace. Like, this confirms that we just pulled them in with us, but without explanation, which is really strange. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm going to reload because I want to bring Iron Ball. This is not necessarily save scumming, but it's me saying I made a mistake and I wish to rectify it. So I hope you'll forgive this one. I need to bring Iron Ball. I don't know why it took me this long to go, wait a minute, we're following a trail of Qunari. Why don't I have my Qunari in the party? So I am going to reload. We'll do everything as we did before, except with Iron Ball. So obviously if Iron Ball has anything to say, he's going to, I'll include it in the video, naturally. All right, we're now taking Bull with us. As pretty as... why is my staff so huge? As pretty as Cassandra's divine outfit is, we will have the Bull, because it's more fitting. Now, this is just reloading a previous save from when we'd already cleared out the Illuvian down there and investigated this mirror. So that stuff is... that stuff's been done.
Let's see where this guy came from.
But I'm curious to see how the rest of this is going to play out with Bull now. It should be a little bit more rewarding in terms of dialogue, because we've got Cole speaking, but I just know that we can have more. So a little bit of repetition here, but I think it's worth it.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore. Another Qunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad.
Okay, yes. He's saying things. Confirmed with... oh, there's even dialogue to listen to him. Look at what I missed.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass. How about it, Katan?
We're doing the names, are we?
It's a title of honor, Kadan.
I need a drink.
Do you want your Amatus to cheer you up? I could do some of those flexes you like.
They're doing gay things. I love it. Really should just use the sword on its own, huh? That really does the job. Amazing. Okay. Their banter is good. Okay, I immediately feel very confident and happy with my change of decision. Because the banter is good. I will upgrade these as well. Because I have to redo this now. I'll also do the same for coal. So, now, if I wish to do this, we've now learned our lesson. And I need to put Fade Step on Dorian properly. Oh, it's because they're in battle. Huh? Amazing. Okay. Awesome. So that works. Now we just have to wait for it to come back. Can I do it without... Oh, I could do it without the barrier. No, I can't. Okay, I can't do it without the barrier. I tried, but I'll do the barrier next time. Lesson learned. Trial and error. Trial and error. Okay. Onward. May as well just constantly play as Dorian. Dorian is the main character now.
I'm getting slaughtered over here!
No, you're not. Dramatic. It takes so long for my stuff to come back. This is fine. Go on without me, team. Actually, I could probably just switch back to the main Inquisitor, and then just... I'm sure he'd be fine. Boom! Big explosion at that one.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Qunari were here and who did this to them. Over there, Qunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Onward. Use the illusions to find a way to the island. Okay, and now we find ourselves here. Now we used the elven dialogue last time, but I'm quite curious about using another option. I'm probably sure it's going to have the same outcome.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
Now, this... we're just going to do this one. I assume it'll just have the same outcome.
We're visitors. We didn't mean to disturb you.
Yeah, just the same outcome. At least we tried to speak Elven the first time. How much better I played it that time, protecting my team from projectiles.
I think that spirit considered us intruders.
We are intruders. We aren't ancient elves.
It must have been set to guard something.
Lovely.
Did the Qunari live here?
These Qunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began. A letter by the Qunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
Why indeed? What happens if Dorian interacts with this? Question answered. You need the big special person.
That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Cowering, cringing, blinking in the light, then cool hands, kind voices. Sleep now, you're safe.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dreadwolf Fen'Harel. This doesn't make sense. In Dalish legends, Fen'Harel is our god of misfortune.
Okay. We are now where we were. So luckily we didn't have to like repeat or do much. But the banter with Bull is worth it. Oh, and this time I get to see that there was actually spirits running this way. That's what that was. Yeah. Cool.
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Now, I guess there's another... This is listening to Dorian.
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
You bring your handkerchief?
I'm not allergic.
You always say that, and a half hour later you're taking mine.
Amatus, can you not fuss like an old... Let's move on, shall we?
They're an old married couple already. This is amazing. Okay. I love it. I dare say it, but it feels like this sequence was made for these two characters coming along. Like, nobody likes Vivian. Nobody in their right mind likes Vivian. No, that's a joke. Everybody can like who they want to like. But Dorian's the better mage to bring along over Vivian. And then you've got Iron Ball, who's the warrior that you'd probably be pushed to bring along because you're like, oh, Qunari. And obviously, you know, that's what we thought too. We didn't even bring Cassandra. We were like, oh, Qunari, Iron Ball, makes sense. And then you get this beautiful banter. So I love it. The promise of Fen'Harel. A wash of powerful magic carries a pang of hope. Images flash by. A man in wolf skin standing with a group of freed slaves, clasping one's arm in friendship. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen'Harel has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle, and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden but by choice. He's been falsely named a god.
This is Fen'Harel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
Kinda curious that this guy had to specify he wasn't a god.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fen'Harel sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Bull's just so excited he can't stand still. Wow. Alright, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be good. It's just a ticking time bomb. Because, like, we know... and the characters don't. Oh, I love it. So exciting. The lies of the Evanurus. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of bitter fury. Images flash by. Elven mages enslaving tens of thousands. Making arrogant proclamations of godhood. Words are not so much heard as felt. The gods, our Evanurus, claim divinity, yet they are naught but mortals powerful in magic who can die as you can. In this place we teach those who join us to unravel their lies. Wow. And this is what we've spoken about this in a little bit in previous episodes when they were talking about, you know, gods and just like the status of what makes you a god is just power. And how, you know, we've got these just seemingly very, very powerful elves here that have proclaimed themselves to be gods. They're all just mortals. And they were enslaving their own. Well, now it makes sense why Fen'Harel sealed him away.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanurus, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Whoever ran this place was trying to rebuild the slaves' confidence. Get rid of old propaganda.
If that's true, Fen'Harel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
And we've got like a, for lack of a better term, a Fen'Harel coil right now. We're having a Tesla moment with this. Look at this. So this is the statue that we need. Oh, God. Anchor discharge. The anchor now automatically generates focus over time. Discharge the accumulated focus by using the new ability in the battle menu. Oh, I got a cool thing. Instead of my mount, I have that. Okay. Where the mount used to be, or by pressing the assigned key. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. Oh, so that's how you can go through the flames. The anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there? Okay.
You alright, boss?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The anchor's flared up. It's fine now.
Yeah, I can see the statue, so we've got to take this to that area.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
So we're in a sanctuary created by the Dreadwolf to protect and rehabilitate and care for freed slaves and learn the truths of the Evanurus. False gods. And that just gets you thinking about all of the gods in general, and even the Maker. Like, the Maker could have just been one of the most powerful human mages ever, and he's like, I'm gonna go sit myself in the Fade physically and live here, and no one else can come and, you know, chill out with me. What are gods but just very, very powerful people? I like that angle. Very flashy in here. Okay, so I can use this. Okay. Oh, my eyes! Cool. So let's place the wolf statue. Yes. Let's get a supplies refresh. How lovely.
Qunari!
Wow. Okay, we're actually fighting Ben Hasrath.
The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
And they know, okay, they know that we are the Inquisition. Huh. So previously, I don't know, this is too big for my peanut brain to understand at the moment. Okay, so, I thought that what this might have been was like some weird situation where I was dealing with like maybe like older Qunari, and it was like gonna be some sort of weird situation where I was experiencing the past, and we are, but also we're experiencing the Qunari somehow having gotten through an Illuvian, and they know that who the Inquisition is. So okay, I just need to relax because I'm getting confused. So somehow the Qunari have found access to an Illuvian, and they are assaulting Fen'Harel's sanctuary that is being protected by ancient elf spirits. But why would the Qunari be assaulting this place? Oh, we've got Hala. My teammates are fighting and I'm just picking fucking grass. If you ever want to know what ADHD looks like, it looks like that. This person is like frozen, they're not even moving. Oh, there we go. They were like, shit, they noticed that I wasn't doing my job. Everyone just climbing up that ladder to just pile on this dude. Oh, this is the most awkward fight I've ever seen. Well done, team. This just makes me think about all of those elven artifacts that we were activating with Solus throughout the game as well. We can explore outside, so I kind of just want to take a look just to see if there's anything like missable out here. Hopefully it's not just picking crafting items, but like, would they do that to us? Ah. Charred note. Haha, exploration rewarded. A note torn from a larger page. The paper is charred at the edges. Struck the tower, a great sizzling bolt out of a blue sky. Afterward, spirits emerged from a statue of a wolf, as if the lightning woke them, and they appeared to be looking for someone. The only word I understood was Fen'Harel. They do not see me, but beware, for they attack any guards who... Dead. That's the only word that I understood too, so we're not alone. Ah, don't fall. There's a boat. Okay. So they arrived by boat and were instantly slain. What if this ends up being the way to go? Clearly allowed to go this way. Oh. Oh, maybe not. They fucking gave me a whole path. Wait. It was so perfectly constructed. They just led me to nothing. It's so silly. Can I go up here? It's way too steep. Yeah, alright. Let's mark a perfect little green walking path for your character. And then when you get there, we'll throw a pie in your face. Well, we got that one shard note, at least. You know that I have to go around the other side now, too. Because I got a charred note, which means there could be something on the other side. Got a little camp, but I can't investigate anything about it. There's an enemy in the water? Oh no, it's saying the Hala is an enemy. Which one of you fuckers attacked the Hala? Because it wasn't me. Stuff down there. Ah! Oh shit. We got is this what's it called? This is like the Qunari black powder stuff, right? Qunari came loaded with bombs. They're blowing this place up. I feel like that must be a future objective then, because I can't interact with that now. I'm getting too ahead of myself. When you get stressed that you are gonna miss stuff, so then you end up going too far ahead. That's the Meepo experience. Alright, we found a couple of things out there, but it was a lot of running around in grass, so that was fun. We'll get back into what we're supposed to do, which is fighting ancient elven spirits and also Qunari. Look how excited they are. Look at them, ready for combat.
Why did those Qunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
No idea. They weren't Talvashoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Qun.
Interesting. They might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Qun. Okay. But they're called Ben Hasrath. Well, a couple of them were. Ugh. I made that work for me. We're in, like, elven chapel, place of worship. Okay. Okay. Did Solus also paint this? So we know he paints the murals.
That's Fen'Harel, removing Dalish Valasleen. Solus said they were used to mark slaves.
He's done this before. I have to do this in order? Or I can just do it? I've got to press something as well. I love doing things when I'm not sure what it will do. Mess with the ancient elven stuff. This is a great idea. Hiya! Okay. That turned it all off. Okay, hold on. And there's one here. And then there's some here. There's two that don't have a brazier. One on each side. Oh, and there's something here as well. Hold on. This will be maybe figuring it out. The Dreadwolf keeps its I love when I read the instructions after. The Dreadwolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. So only one light. And he's looking at it, okay. Actually, I think it's that one. Wait. Wolf boy. That one. I knew that.
What's this?
What's this? Look, me being super smart. The lifting of the Valasleen, a wash of powerful magic, carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Fen'Harel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valasleen are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evanurus can be lifted from you, that all may know you, oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves, all are under our protection, all may choose to fight. So, Fen'Harel led a elven rebellion against the false gods, the self-proclaimed gods, the Evanurus.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanurus, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanurus. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
man, that's the likening the elven magisters to the Tevinter magisters type deal. Like they had slaves, Tevinter had slaves. History is not pretty. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Why would you do this to me? No. That's rude. Okay. Oh. Oh no, that's my thing. I don't like that. I can't see if there's a way around. So we destroyed a bunch of boxes only for it to be boarded up, so that's fun. I don't know if this can, like, reveal pathways or anything with the light source. Feels like it should have that power. Hello. Qunari shock trooper. There was an Eluvian ages ago behind a gate as well, which is another thing that I don't know if, like, we'll come back to that. Whether we were supposed to solve it already. There's lore here. This letter is written in both Kunlat and the Common Tongue. Plan of attack. I've read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Fen'Harel. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There is a map of the crossroads at the bottom, with an arrow from the elven ruins alluvian to the alluvian that leads to the Winter Palace. Okay. This is crazy. So, okay. There's clearly a Qunari spy that speaks the Common Tongue, helping the Qunari invade the crossroads through the alluvians to get to the Winter Palace to lead some sort of assassination or, you know, invasion while the Inquisition is being judged, because it seems that this plan takes place at the same time when everyone's in the same place. And this just happens to be where all the Fen'Harel Dreadwolf lore is, but I wonder who the spy would be, because I wouldn't expect this to be Solus. Just because it's in the same location. Elven ruins alluvian to the alluvian. I'm trying to big brain this way too much.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the alluvians connect to Fen'Harel.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. Let's look for anything that explains why the Qunari came here before we go.
Jesus. Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second sconce from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the Qun. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paws will open. There is an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Sarabus examine it for magic when time comes. Ooh, so they've already taken the item from the wolf statue. It is old and elven. something similar to that elven orb or something that Corypheus had. I'm really not sure about this stuff, because we've seen a couple of gates like this and there's like an item to grab. I'm not sure if that's stuff I have to come back later for, whether it will be stuff that will reveal itself later. You looking to bomb the Winter Palace? An unknown agent. This gore-splattered letter was written in both Kunlat and the Common Tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses, masked and cloaked. A mage. Okay. Used magic to awaken spirits and turn them against us. This is soulless. Intruder moved as if they knew this place, fled after spirits awoke, dozens dead. Spirits keep attacking, engagement not The rest of the letter is illegible, the blood is still wet. Okay, so Spy helped Qunari get through these alluvians to get to the Winter Palace. Conveniently goes through elven ruins tied to the Dreadwolf. Solus is like, my house is under attack. And he comes through and he's unleashed these spirits.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvian. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
It must be a mage. They killed any Qunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
2 parties then. The Qunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
So we gotta update Liliana.
We have to warn people about the Qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
We're gonna go back and just be like, hey, by the way, pretty crazy. Okay, if we're going back, I feel like I really don't know if I can do something about this right now, or whether we'll come back here. I can't blow that up, but I'm thinking that when we explored around the outside of the temple here, we found some bombs down here. And we couldn't interact with them, and I'm like, maybe this will be a future objective. However, they're not. But look, there's a little cave in here. I guess not. So that I was like, oh, maybe that, because that looks like it's a thing. Honestly, I still think that might be just a future objective in that case, because I'm just going to assume that we're coming back, because there's gates that we haven't been able to interact with. There's mystery bombs by a cave-in thing. I think we will probably end up coming back, potentially. That's just blood. For some reason I thought that was a book, because it was flat. Yeah, alright. So, I've tried to investigate to the best of my ability. To see if I could get that stuff, but I just simply cannot. So we're just going to go through the alluvian and update Liliana. So we may have to just accept that we've either missed out on some things we can't figure out, or we will come back later. Who knows? There you go. Let's go back in. Oh. Oh, that's okay. So we are back at this gate now. so we have returned to this one. This made it easier to come back. I reckon we'll come back. I reckon we'll be back, and that was a shortcut that we opened. But we're just going to update Liliana for now and be like, hey, this stuff just happened. This is a little bit more serious than, you know, what's going on right now, because the Inquisition is necessary, because we're about to get invaded by the Qun.
One dead Qunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Qunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Qunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Okay, there is more. We are going back. Alright, we find ourselves at the palace entrance to investigate the Qunari plot. So there is still more for us to do. I wonder now if we can talk to our characters once again, and if there will be more information. We'll see. We'll check it out. But this has been very, very exciting. The lore reveals on the Evan Eurus on what Solus has actually been doing as the Dreadwolf, mislabeled as a god. He just wants to help and to liberate the elves of their slavery. It's really beautiful stuff. It really is. Despite the fact that obviously there was a lot of deception from Solus to our team, I don't feel that was a sort of, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't feel that it was a nefarious thing to keep hidden from us. I feel like it was a necessary thing, at least in his eyes, to not really play that card of, hey, by the way, I'm the Dreadwolf. Because there's a lot that comes with that title and a lot of misunderstanding that comes with that title, because the Dalish have so many stories that are incorrect. And we're finding out the truth of the matter. I just think this is super exciting and like probably the most unexpected thing ever. I would not be able to tell you that I would be like, yeah, I think this is going to be about the Qunari. Like that's the most unexpected thing to implement into this, and it's super exciting for like movements of cultures that we've never seen. Like, what are the Qunari actually doing? We've got Iron Bull talking about how they think they're serving the Qun. I don't know, like, are they being misled? Who's actually responsible for putting this all in place? There's so much to think about that it's definitely confused me a bit, and I've started just going like, oh, like what is going on? But I think we have a pretty strong gist of it, and it's super exciting. Like, this DLC is incredible. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We are going to bring this one to a close. So thank you so much for joining me today for our second episode of Trespasser. Next time we will continue to investigate the Qunari plot and see what happens. But honestly, very impressed so far. Very well written, a lot of great character dialogue, and I'm on the edge of my seat because I have no idea what's going to really unfold with this Qunari plot. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.